Argentina, home of the soaring peaks of the Andes, the sweeping plains of Patagonia, and the world-famous Total Wipeout course. And now, it's also the home of Total Wipeout. Oh, I just said that, didn't I? 20 valiant Brits, including a professor, a poet and a rat catcher, have travelled to Buenos Aires to take on the world's most thrilling assault course. One gets branded winner, the other 19 just get branded. Unleash the pain. Welcome once again to the BAFTA Award-eligible show, Total Wipeout. Now, I think it was the author and poet Dr. Johnson who famously said, "When a man is tired of people falling in water, he is tired of life." And if you're thinking of checking the internet to see if that's an accurate quote, don't bother, okay? Just trust me. Time to find out the science behind tonight's course. The Qualifier. Water plus big balls equals entertainment. Crash Mountain. Water plus rotating beam equals amusement. Dizzy Dummies. Giddiness plus obstacles equals nausea. And the Wipeout Zone. Danger times danger equals very danger. So, the course is ready. The competitors are ready. Just need to get myself in the zone. Right, Hammond ready, which means it's time to hand over to the lady who laughs in the face of danger. Sorry, no. The lady who laughs in the face of people in danger. It's Amanda Byram.
I'm joined now at the top of the qualifier by Shana from Scotland, who is fearless, rafty-tufty, and has an amazing job. Shana, tell everyone.
I'm a freelance whitewater raft guide.
So is everybody at home rooting for you?
Yep. My family are like the Scottish Mafia, so if I don't win, some of you might be in a bit of trouble.
If you don't win, are they going to put a horse's head in your bed?
In your bed.
Well, you better win then, Shana. Off you pop.
Pain is just weakness leaving the body. This is going to be easy.
Easy? Famous last word. So Shana is off and faces the first obstacle. In the days of yore, well, a couple of months ago, a combination of foam, plank and dodgy hinges struck fear into the hearts of Total Wipeout competitors. And what was this obstacle's name? That wasn't a rhetorical question, actually. I genuinely can't remember. Hang on, it was... yes, rake in the face. Here she goes then. Crikey, there she went. That's amazing. Second lot. This was incredible. Oh, that was incredible too, though in a different sort of way. Stuck between the rake and the soft place. I'm guessing that hurt. Well, a fast and eventful start. Sucker punch now. 22 pneumatic fists. One muddy pit. Like Shana said, easy. Actually looking good so far. Now, the whitewater rafter tries her hand at brown water rafting there. She's doing well overall, but uh-oh, look what's next. They're big. They're red. They're balls. There are 4 of them. That's all I've got to say about them, really. Shana heads up the ramp. The motivator is poised. She doesn't need it. She's away. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it looks so good. An exceptional effort from Shana, a 3-baller. Only the fastest 12 go through to the next round, so Shana needs to get her swim on because next... it's the return of the swinging letters of Sh, brainchild of Argentina's finest minds, in a fusion of groundbreaking technology. A clever combination of a swinging thing and the letters S and H. Whatever it is, it's impossible. Except when he did it. What's his name? And what's her face? Yeah, nearly impossible. So how will Shana cope?
She's got to do this. Otherwise her family is going to put a horse's head in my bed.
This is all about timing. Ooh, she tries to jump the S. No, told you, it's nearly impossible. It is. Drags herself up the stairs to finish in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. A superb effort. And I'm not just saying that so her family don't bury me in concrete. So a great start for the girls. Now for the first of the boys. Gentle giant Mark, a bakery driver from Manchester.
So, Mark, what is it that you do?
I'm the bread man! I'm definitely gonna win! Ah!
Subtle. So, will Mark use his loaf? I'm sorry. Or just end up looking like a donut? I'm sorry about that.
I'm the bread man, and I need this dough!
Bakery puns, that's just cheap. Right, here we go. The rake's first. He's off. Oh, right in the cob.
Tidal wave.
Yeah. Creating quite a splash. Oh! Unfortunately for Wholemeal Mark, his rake problems aren't over yet. There's one more set to go, but I'm sure he'll do better this time. Yes. Oh, crumbs! Right in the cake hole. Sorry. I'm sure he bit off a piece of it. Time for Wholemeal Mark to take on the biggest dough balls he's ever seen. Here we go. This could be good. Oh, no! That's a lot of baker. A bakery man needs to get a move on if he's to top the leaderboard. Here we go. No! Dough! You say dough. Yeah. Mark definitely not going to beat Shana now. Swimming to the steps, he finishes in 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Certainly not the best time since sliced bread. There you go. There you go.
How are you feeling after that? A little bit like brown bread?
Oh dear, I'm tired.
Who's next? Well, this is 55-year-old Jackie, a chicken farm receptionist from Norfolk. Do chickens need a receptionist? She's a grandmother, and I'm completely lost for words here.
Game, old bird, then, Jackie.
Yes, I am. I'm ready. I'm going to fly over all those things.
Yeah, the chicken is a flightless bird, but maybe Jackie will soar across the course. Here she goes. Yes. Oh, unclucky. Chickens don't swim, do they? The rake's doing their job, making people look silly, then dumping them in the water. That's what they're for. So Clucky Jackie approaches the balls. Slowly. A bit low on energy by now, I think. I just thought, did anyone tell Jackie about the motivator? Anybody? She does need to know that it's there. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. A narrow escape. Jackie onto the swinging letters, and off it, and back on. Oh, now she's lying back whilst thinking up a new strategy. Okay. Oh, interesting strategy. This didn't work. Jackie finishes the qualifier in a time of 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Poor Jackie can't even muster the energy for a chicken dance. She's done. Oh, she can! Hooray for us! What's that, Kung Fu chicken?
Wow!
Yes. Thank goodness, this one looks normal.
I'm going to be horse on this course!
Where do we get them from? Seriously. This is Tess, a PA from Hertfordshire. Oh! And she's fallen at the first. I shall name that rake Eduardo's Brook.
Listen, you're looking very pretty, very glam. Are you sure about all that mud and stuff?
Of course, I love it.
Well, having got dirty on the sucker punch, time to get clean on the balls.
Righto, she's saddled up and ready to take that jump.
Off gallops Tess. Time to giddy up and giddy down. A rare mid-air spin there, coupled with the look of fear.
I love skiing, jet skiing, and just getting dirty.
It's the final straight for Trot on Tess. Just the swinging shiz to go. Ooh, Tess trots tentatively to the S. Oh. Never mind, Tess.
What a mare.
Trot on Tess finishes in a time of 3 minutes and 9 seconds. The next contestant has a story to tell. Literally. Are you sitting comfortably? Good. Then I shall begin. The Book of Lee. Once upon a time, there was a boy called Lee. Lee was a charming, simple boy, as you can see here. Very simple. The 18-year-old English student travelled to a dangerous foreign land to seek his fortune. He showed no fear until the wicked witch Byron put a spell on him, which made him incapable of speaking. Chapter 2, The Intrepid Journey. It all started so promisingly for Lee. Until he was deep inside the cursed forest of rakes. Chapter 3. Poor Lee became trapped by the wicked witch's stinky bog, before being defeated by the red spheroids of doom and the legendary letter labyrinth. Because Lee failed his quest, the witch's spell lasted for an eternity. Poor Lee would never speak normally again. The end. I've got to say, I think I prefer the Da Vinci Code myself. Anyway, on with today's competition. Meet James, a reggae-loving, creative writing student from Chichester. He's a slam poet, and it looks like he needs the lavatory.
Life's like a game show they jest. 1 month ago around the round table, and yes, today that's true. Plan A, jump high, plan B, fall small, plan C, laugh loud, and plan D, live tall. Because in the end, it's total wipeout for us all.
That's quite beautiful.
Hang on, my turn. I am a presenter called Mandy. At sussing contestants, I'm handy. I've watched your technique. It may look quite sweet, but your legs are a little too bandy.
That's even better.
You're gonna be a bear? Be a grizzly. So let's bring out the beast!
I believe that's Keats. Leaps onto the rakes. Ooh, this is a very controlled performance. Oh, hang on. Clear. Onto the second set. And, oh! This is amazing stuff. He's through. Right. There once was a young man from Chichester. I can't think of anything that rhymes with Chichester. No, I got nothing. Never mind. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Oh, slam dunk James.
He's like a clown.
Okay, I'll try again. There once was a young man called James who was excellent on swinging maze games. Oh, yeah, great. Now my rhyme is factually inaccurate. Thanks a lot, James. His career finished. He was jealous. It's a good effort, though, if painful. So, Slam Dunk James finishes in a scorching 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Shame there wasn't time for me to compose a decent rhyme in there. Lots of people have attempted this course, but what this show's missing is a true intellectual powerhouse. Someone who can see beyond the physical. Someone with noodle power. Ugh. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just had some incredible news. The next competitor is Total Wipeout's first ever university professor. What were the chances? Finally, someone on my wavelength. I'm honoured to introduce Professor Jimmy.
Hello and welcome, Professor Jimmy from Ballyclare.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, he's just warming up. I'm sure he'll be blinding us with his intellect any moment.
So, Professor Jimmy, do you have what it takes to beat that qualifier today?
Yes, I do, Amanda. And,
Did you check he didn't just buy his qualification off the internet? No, well, I think he should. I don't think professors are even allowed to be called Jimmy. They're all called things like Maximilian and Edgar. Right, time for the first look at today's leaderboard. In pole position is Slam Dunk James, just behind is Whitewater Shana, followed by Wholemeal Mark. In fourth spot is the Book of Lee, closely followed by Trot on Tess and Clucky Jackie. And still to speak, let alone start, is Professor Jimmy.
can I just check something?
No. Let's hope the next competitor can string some words together.
I'm here at the top of the qualifier with Peter, who's a motivational manager from Glasgow. So, Mr. Motivator, how do you motivate?
We work with young people in schools, and we inspire them to basically take personal responsibility. You know, they're not going to win the lottery, so get off your backside, don't wait for things to happen, and make them happen. So, no, that's fine. I think it's okay to fail. You know, people think it's not okay to fail, but it is. It's part of life, you know. And you know, a lot of people don't do things. People are scared and feared of failure because they don't want to try something else. Even though they might meet somebody new, they might succeed, they might build confidence, they might fail and build resilience. So, yeah, just get out there and do it. Opportunities come up. Went to Canada, went to America, went to New York, went to Venice, went to Prague. Just do things because you might not get a chance to do them again.
So, Peter really can talk the talk, but can he walk the walk? No, but he can fall the fall. Look, he's not the only one getting tripped up on those tricky, hinged, foamy so-and-sos today. Meet BFF's 24-year-old wedding coordinator, Lily. Oh, best friends forever, that's what it means. And 24-year-old reservations clerk, Raquel. How will they fare against those pesky rakes?
I've got 3 words for you. Bring it on.
Fighting talk already from Raquel. No, just lost her way there. What about her pal, Lily?
Maybe little and maybe small, but I'm not afraid of those big red balls.
Yeah, it's not the balls you need to worry about right now. See what I mean? Yeah. Just too rakey for her. Okay, we need to get someone special on this.
I'm extra special care, and I taste good.
Now that's handy. What can accountant special Currum do? Oh yeah, that's really special. Extra special. So what can he do on the sucker punch? Oh, that's... Oh, I've run out of superlatives. Painful. Yeah, it will have been. Okay, the balls. On, balls off. Nice dismount there. Right, back to Motormouth Pete. Can he motivate himself? No. Ouch! Guessing that hurt. So, Special Currum finishes in a great 2 minutes 59. Raquel in 4 minutes 8 seconds, and Lily crawls home in 5 minutes 33 seconds. But look at Motormouth Pete. A sterling run, 2 minutes 36. I'm betting he'll have something to say about that.
That's not easy.
No, that it?
He's lost the power of motivational speech.
Oh, good news. Apparently, Professor Jimmy, you'll remember him, has finally rehearsed something to say.
I might be tall and I may be old, but these here muscles are made of gold.
Professor Doofus. Anyway, meet Sam, a fast food worker from Dudley.
Normally I'm flipping the burgers and serving the food, but today I'm going to eat this course for dinner. Do you want fries with that?
Ooh, French fries. Can you get me some fries? And a cheeseburger, 2 cheeseburgers, those little miniature donut things. That's what yeah, right, where are we? Oh, yes, it's fallen off. Commentating, that's Sam Burger versus Sucker Punch. Wow! What strength, what determination. Oh, what a shame.
It was burgers and fries and cherry pies in a world we used to know.
Oh my God.
Sam Burger approaches the big balls without relish. Motivator swings. Oh, Sam slides. Oh, a textbook double knee mudslide there. Not often seen, but well done. Sam Burger finishes in a time of 5 minutes 11 seconds.
That was easy.
No, it wasn't.
So joined now at the top of the qualifier by 52-year-old Kevin from Redditch. Kevin, what is it you do for a living?
I do pest control, Amanda.
Okay, so if I've got like a problem with big bugs and stuff, and I happen to live in the Redditch area, who am I going to call?
Kevin Masters.
Something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
Kevin
Kevin Masters!
Okay, is it just me or is this getting a bit weird now? That's odd.
Kevin Masters! You've heard of Batman! You've heard of Superman! Get out of the way, here comes the Ratman!
So it's Ratman Kevin versus the Big Balls. Busted. Onto the swinging letters of sh. Who's he going to call? Probably his chiropractor, I imagine. Ratman Kevin finishes. If there are any rats watching, they must be loving this. Top of the pile is still Slam Dunk James and Motormouth Pete's in third. Special Currams in fourth. And these tailenders are in danger of being eliminated. Ratman Kevin is eighth. Clucky Jackie, Sam Berger and BFF Lily. Unlike Professor Jimmy, who's probably too busy theorising about his speciality subject, speaking. Nope, just a quick seminar on waltzing. Seriously? Is someone going to find out if he's a real professor? Great. But who are you going to call? No, stop that right now. Thank you. Now, Ratman Kevin is no use to us now. What we need is a real superhero. This is 36-year-old Hayley from Essex. Superhero outfit, check. Underpants outside of the tights, check.
I used to be large, but now I'm lean and hard. Come on!
I don't understand. Anyway, by day she's an information specialist, but by night she's an information specialist who dresses up. Her superpower? Plummeting, obviously. The next contestant is a real superhero. Rachel is an actual world-class sportswoman.
Let me guess. Okay. Running, swimming, cycling.
Rounders.
Oh dear. Another letdown, just like that so-called professor. Anyway, Rakes versus... She's up. Oh! And a world-class fall there from the world-class Rounders champ. So Rounders Rach must now go a few rounds. You see what was that? Why did... Okay, it might help. Oh, that's just not cricket, is it? Or even Rounders. Rachel not looking her best right now. Sorry, oh, I didn't mean it. It's just all that mud and... Yeah, never mind. She's lost her mind. Oh dear, she's lost her balance. Avoided the motivator, just not the water. Rounders Rach on the swinging letters of sh. Shocking! So, super sporty Rachel finishes in a time of 3 minutes and 42 seconds. This is Andy, a 22-year-old journalism student from Welwyn Garden City. Hope he does the entire course like that. Could be good.
Shit stone.
That's a danger.
Then, Andy, look, I know that you would really like to be a TV reporter, so how about you take the mic and interview me? Yeah, have a go.
Shall we go? Right. Well, Amanda, how you doing? How you feeling?
That's a good start.
Yeah, Amanda, fear for your job. He's good, plus he can do the worm.
I'm Ice Cool Andy, and I'm going to worm my way through this Wipeout course! Come on!
Oh, he looks psyched. Right, Wiggly Andy is off and running. Oh. Wow!
Yes!
Yeah, some piercing insight from our Argentinian correspondent there. This is good, though. He's doing very well. Come on, Wiggles. Andy now onto the sucker punch. Oh! He's off, but he's out of the mud. This guy is looking good. Seriously quick. Wiggly Wiggly Andy onto the big balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of. Over to Amanda.
Andy, it's clinging on for dear life.
Thank you, Amanda. Oh, amazing! He's up and running. He's going to make it past the swinging letters. Oh, no, he's not. An update from Amanda.
Breaking news just in. Andy is doing ridiculously well.
And hauling himself up the steps, Andy finishes in an amazing time of 1 minute 11. Give that man a Pulitzer Prize.
That was out of this world brilliant!
Thank you. Well, what can I say? Piece of cake. It's like taking candy from a baby. Woo!
All right, steady. Plenty of people find it tricky. Maybe that's the secret. Wiggling. And then more wiggling. And then some more wiggling. That's it. And now for two competitors who belong to one of the toughest tribes on the planet. Geordies. There's 44-year-old company director Karen.
I'm from Newcastle, so I'm from the tune. If I beat this course, I'll be over the moon. I am the Angel of the North.
And dance graduate Ian. Are you sure he's a Geordie? He's wearing tweed. Yeah, definitely Geordie.
Take this the wrong way, but you don't strike me as being a theatrical dancer, Ian.
So is that dancing? Or is that just a bee in his trousers?
Oh, I feel so hot right now.
Yeah. Karen is the first Geordie on the course.
I am the Angel of the North.
Hang on. Oh, she really is the Angel of the North.
I'm the granny dancing beast from the northeast, and I'm gonna rock this dinosaur!
I don't understand that. Geordie legs Ian sets off. Nice start. Oh, bit of a wobble. But he's up and past the first set. Those Geordie legs looking very calm and controlled. Unlike when he was dancing, I think it was before. He's up and made it across. How's Karen getting on? Okay, Karen seems to be back to her normal self, getting ready for this angel to fly. Or just totter about precariously. That's fine too. Slow and steady. No! No! Ian on the big balls. Go, go, Geordie legs! Oh, swim, swim, Geordie legs.
Geordie's lost his leggy. What Geordie's
Oh, he got his sideburns wet.
What Geordie's lost his leggy. Along the Scotswood Road.
Meanwhile, back at the sucker punch. Just as before, slow and steady progress. Geordie legs on the show. Oh, shocking. It's like Saturday night at the quayside. Everyone's legless. And Ian completes the qualifier in 1 minute 42. The Angel of the North back at the big balls. Fly, Angel, fly! Cling on, Angel, cling on! You can do it! On to the third ball. Slide, Angel, slide! And Karen finishes in 4 minutes and 35 seconds. So that's 17 contestants, just 3 to go. But the big question now... Well, can someone get that phone, please? That's really unprofessional. It shouldn't even be switched on. Oh, hang on. It's mine. Sorry. Hello?
Kevin Mustard!
Who gave him my number? Oh, look. Anyway, 3 competitors to go. Blah, blah, blah. Back to the course.
Tom, what is it you do for a living?
I signal trains. Yes, signalling trains, yes.
Listen, will there be a delay on your journey out there on the qualifier today?
Not at all. No obstructions. Screen lights all the way.
I will not stop short of any obstruction. I will, under my own authority, proceed, proceed, proceed.
You hold it there, Thomas. OK, proceed. So, Tom the Tank Engine chugs across the rakes. Uh-oh, derailed. Delays may now occur due to the wrong kind of water in Tom's trainers. On to the second set now. Proceed, 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 Tom. Oh! Train signaller Tom now tries to make sure no pneumatic boxing gloves are directed into his face. He's doing well, and he's over. First class. Now Tom will be hoping for a one-way ticket across the balls. Instead, it's a return journey into the wet stuff. New train signals can be so amusing when they do this.
I'm leaving immediately.
And Tom the Tank Engine finishes.
Signal! Past the danger.
Just a little bit behind schedule. Meet 33-year-old law student Davina. Surely she's not going to wear that outfit to do the course.
Davina, that's some outfit for one outfit. Meow!
Yes, do you like?
Absolutely love it. What's with the leopard cat thing going on?
I've got 4 cats. Hello, that's Missy, Monkey, Spots and Socks, because they're watching. I'm not entirely sure they can hear you, Davina. They can. I bet they're meowing at the screen right now. Hello, baby. Hello.
And then he said, Hakuna Matata.
Davina sets off. Get ready for some feline agility. Oh, well, that's one of her 9 lives gone. Cats don't like water, do they? And it looks like the same goes for Davina. I hope Catty Davina doesn't burst the balls with her claws. So that's 7 lives left, I make it. And Catty Davina makes it to the finish line eventually. Won't her cats be proud?
I did it!
And I bet you're thinking, well, that's all 20 of tonight's contestants through the qualifier, but no. 1 remains. Can you guess who it is?
I might be tall and I may be old, but these here muscles are made of gold. And...
Yep, it's Professor Jimmy. Finally, off he goes.
I must be just about the toughest old boy in town. And when I run, I'm like lightning. Man, it's frightening.
He's getting the hang of this now.
And when I see an obstacle, I smash it down. Smash, smash, smash.
Smash, smash, smash. Yeah!
I'm like a rainbow in the sky as I fly by. I love this guy. I could watch him a lot. Just a sec.
Oh, it's all gone a bit wrong again, look. Yeah, he's tired. But valuable thinking time for Jimmy now. Now, nobody's crossed the shuz today.
No.
As I said from the outset, impossible. I bet he gets tables in restaurants and everything, being a professor. Today's qualifier finishes with a monumental effort from the professor. Let's see who has qualified. Taking top spot through to Crash Mountain is Wiggly Wiggly Andy, swiftly followed by Geordie Legs Ian and Slam Dunk James. Tom the Tank Engine chugs into 5th. Further down the leaderboard, Wholemeal Mark comes in 8th. And just running into 12th base is Rounders Rach. So, that means we now have to say goodbye to 8 courageous competitors. I'm not upset about that. I broke my phone. I've still got loads of credit left. It's just a senseless waste. Crash Mountain. This mechanical monster separates the men from the boys, the women from the girls, and possibly the torso from the legs. The first 5 to the middle progress to Dizzy Dummies. Time for a reminder of the Crash Mountain contenders. On podium 1, it's Wholemeal Mark.
Don't mess with a bread man.
On 2 and 3, Tom the Tank Engine. Yeah, and Ratman Kevin.
I may have been down, I may have been out, but this rat man still in with a shout.
On 4, 5, 6 and 7. It's Whitewater Shana. Special Curram. They're nervous. Rounders Rach.
Hi.
And Motormouth Pete. Quietly motivating himself there. On podium 8 and 9, it's Trot on Tess.
I'm gonna whip you guys into shape.
And the Book of Lee.
Yeah.
That's just the short story version there. On 10, it's Wiggly Wiggly Andy.
Come on.
And finally, on podiums 11 and 12, Geordie Legs Ian.
Bread man.
I'm going to cover you in flour, bake you, and scatter your buns across this mountain.
I am scared. Mark's not too worried, though. Finally, Slam Dunk James.
Some call it brutal. What am I saying? They all call it brutal. It's Crash Mountain. Are you all ready? Don't be that excited in a minute. 3, 2, 1.
And so, Crash Mountain begins. Who will be the first brave pioneer to step onto the rotating platform? Somebody's got to do it. Come on. Lee goes for it. Didn't even get close. Come on, guys. Oh, now Curran jumps for it. Nearly lost his footing. Wiggly Wiggly Andy now. He's on safely. Oh, no, not safely. After all. What a wiggle. A hit, a flip and a splash landing. Très élégant. Andy's accident hasn't put off Tom the Tank Engine, though. He's on. Momentarily. Come on. Ian jumps with those Geordie legs. Oh, wholemeal Mark. Oh, they're all having a go now and all failing. Motormouth Pete steps out, slips off. Slam Dunk James picks his moment, the wrong moment that he picked there. Best attempt so far, though, but still no one in the middle. Shana's down. Rach is down. Lee has another go and another swim. Tess is onto the big spoon. She's staying low, dodging that rotating beam, but she needs to get up and get going.
Oh, gallop, woman, gallop!
No!
Or just throw yourself off.
Throwing himself on is Andy. Motormouth Pete is on.
Any day now.
Yes, Pete is up. And now he's down. Really down. A rattling blow to the hip. That was very owie, I'd say. Here's James looking good. He's on. The Slam Poet is the first to the summit. And he's inspired Tom the Tank Engine. 2 on now. Yeah, Wiggly Wiggly Andy just won't give up or stay on. A fruitless but spectacular attempt to hang on from Wiggly Wiggly Andy. Who's next? Rounder's Rach. She's on. Ducking. Up, runs for it. No! So close. But all shattered. Spectacular. Flip, though.
Kevin has not moved off his podium. Literally hasn't moved.
Until now, Amanda. No point trying to call the Ratman Kevin now. He is busy. Oh no, wait a minute, it's just become available. What a hit! Wiggly Wiggly Andy again. This is looking good. He's up and he's onto the centre. He's made it. 3 places taken, 2 remain. So still battling for them are Wholemeal Mark, Whitewater Shana, Special Curran, Trot on Tess, The Book of Lee, Ratman Kevin, Geordie Legs Ian, and Rounders Rach. And it's Rach who makes the first bid.
Come on, Rachel, doing it for the chicks.
Onto her feet and immediately swept off them quite violently. A full 360-degree spin from Rachel there. The Geordie Legs start running and Ian is off.
1 more to go, people.
Now things are getting tense. Who will it be? Oh, not Curran. Ratman Kevin, he's on. Ooh. And he scurries for it. And that's the final 5. Kevin, James, Tom, Andy and Ian.
It's an all-boy dizzy dummy.
It's like to take that reunion. But with crash helmets and foam and water and bruises. It's all very well, those 5 chaps celebrating their success. But it should be remembered that 7 unlucky contenders have just had their Total Wipeout dreams shattered. And I think that right now you should spare them a thought. Just one thought, mind. Don't go overboard.
I'm very frustrated that I didn't get into the next round. Just nearly got there and Just fluffed it right at the end.
Can't believe it. Totally messed up. Couldn't put my right foot in front of my left foot and just got wiped out, man. You run out there and you give it your all and it just wasn't good enough.
I almost made it a lot of times, but I messed it up. Didn't quite get there.
It's pretty manic, really. Not an easy thing at all. And not even one girl went through. 5 guys took over the girls.
If any of the guys are going to throw up in Dizzy Dummies, I think it's probably best to be Ian. See it spraying into his mutton chops.
So close, but yet so far. Give it me all. It's too wobbly for me. I'm a big lad, so... I'm still loud!
So, 5 contestants are spun at breakneck speed in a modified kebab rotisserie and then released to stagger over the rotating carousel goal. Keeping them refreshed and the grass watered is Argentina's crack firefighting squad. Then it's a stumble across the tippy table maze. Last person to the other side will be eliminated. Then the whole thing happens again, but this time they face the crazy beams pelted by the dodgeballers. The last person across will be disposed of, doesn't matter how, and then you have your 3 finalists.
I often wonder if we should find a kind and friendly way to eliminate contestants from this show, but that would be called Total Wipeout, and that's no name for a show. Bring on the pain, I say. Are you all ready? Pain waits for no man. 3, 2, 1...
Right before they get started, a quick reminder of today's Dizzy Dummies. The Slam Dunk James.
So let's bring out the beat!
The only reggae-singing slam poet to qualify for this round. Representing Sideburns and the Toon Army, it's Geordie Legs Ian. Hopefully not terminating here. All change, all change.
Proceed! Proceed!
It's Tom the Tank Engine. Next. He's half man, half work. It's Wiggly Wiggly Andy. And finally, the Pied Piper of Redditch himself.
Get out of the way, here comes the Ratman!
Ratman Kevin. I feel nauseous just watching. It's okay, a bit came up, but I swallowed it back down. Tomorrow I'll carry on. Right, release the dummies. Andy's out quickly. The first 3 out get a hosing on their way to the carousel goal. James is over the goalpost and storming ahead in the wrong direction. James, what are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, no. I'm not sure James can blame that on dizziness. That's just stupidness. Further back, Tom struggling on the carousel, but Andy motoring ahead and on the right bit of the course. Onto the second tippy table maze next. Not easy, with 1 shoe missing, is that? Yeah. Oh, and it slipped in. So Geordie Legs Ian takes the lead, whilst Ratman Kevin needs to call for some help. James gets a slam dunking. Ian hanging on. No, falling off. Sorry, spoke too soon. And that puts Andy back in the lead. While Kevin's still having trouble with that carousel, which is barely an obstacle at all. Andy, though, nearly there. Could be his last move now. And he's across.
Come on!
The Ratman still on the carousel. Now, Tom the Tank Engine steams towards the finish line, just 1 jump. And he's also through. Show off, that's just silly. James has got on the correct obstacle again and is looking good.
James finally gets across, realising that that's the obstacle he should have been on in the first place.
That makes 3. Only 1 place left. Is it? It's not going to be Ratman Kevin, is it? No. Ian jumps for it and makes it.
Kevin's still trying so hard.
Oh, come on, Kev. This has been a noble effort. Big finish now. Keep trying. This is determination, and that is a little victory for Kevin. A very, very little one. Tiny.
At least I got through it.
You did, Kevin. Well done.
My pest controller, you've just got exterminated.
I think I did, yeah. Just one bit too far.
Now listen, did I blink and miss it? But I don't think I saw you actually getting very far at all, did you?
I got through the goalpost.
Don't call us Kevin, and we'll agree not to call you. Of course, the prize those 4 chaps get for progressing is another go on the tumble dryer. Oh, here we go. Honestly, I don't envy them. Oh, it's kind of poetic like that, though, isn't it? Strangely beautiful in a hideous sort of way. It's not really, is it? No, it's just silly. Right, second dizzy dummies. First 3 across go to the Wipeout Zone. And it's Andy off first, and James is just off.
What has happened to James's brain?
He's too busy thinking of rhymes for things. Andy storms ahead, it's dodgeball o'clock. Wiggly wiggly Andy edges along the crazy beams. He's not being put off by the little red balls being thrown at him. Yeah, Andy, dodgeballs, that's what they've got. They're dodgeballers. Thousands of them, though. At the back, Tom's finally over the goalposts. But Andy has nearly finished. Oh, look at that! Out of nowhere, James is over, and so's Andy.
Right time.
Hip to the post, Andy!
What a leap from Slam Dunk James straight into the Wipeout Zone. It's down to Geordie Legs Ian and Tom the Tank Engine for that final place. Ian's not quite got the grace of James, but he's hanging on. It looks like that final place is Ian's for the taking now, though. Tom a long way back. And Ian launches himself into the Wipeout Zone. He's through. Which means Tom the Tank Engine is heading to the scrapyard.
Tommy!
Amanda.
Your tank engine ran out of steam.
It certainly wasn't in the city, was it?
So, journalism student Wiggly Wiggly Andy, arts development officer Geordie Legs Ian, and all-round creative Slam Dunk James have made it to the Wipeout Zone. It's the classic battle between 2 young bucks and an older bloke with comedy mutton chops. I think I should grow a set. I could, but just...
Beginning this year, I set myself a challenge to do something new each month. This, I think, tops the lot so far. It's really so much fun.
It's been an amazing experience. Red Bulls, I thought they were going to do me, but I obviously done them, and I'm looking forward to breaking the record on the Wipeout Zone.
Yes! A slam poem is a form of poetry. It's my battle cry tonight. The trials, the trips, the slips, a wrong course taken, but I've arrived at this certain destination. My friend, see you on the course.
At the moment, I'm feeling quite chilled, I think.
Right now, my mind's just a blank piece of paper. But when I'm on that course, I'm just going to absorb it and just drift right down to the end. First place.
I've always been a winner from a young age, and I know when I get onto that Wipeout Zone, I'm going to have it.
Well, Andy, he's very cocky and sure of himself, but I think he'll come a cropper.
I'm not too worried about Ian that much. I'm younger, I'm fitter, and I'm up for it.
Yeah, I know I'm a short lad, but he's really quite petite, and that water wave, when that comes down, I think it's just going to wash him away.
The only person I'm worried about is James.
I don't know how I'm going to take out Andy. Hopefully he'll take himself out.
James, I don't think he's got the stamina. I think he burns himself out too quickly.
There is no question about it. I will win. I'll definitely take the right route this time.
People might take my confidence as being really cocky. At the end of the day, it's got me to the final, so stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
Well, I know that I am the oldest tonight, but those 2 young punks don't have a chance, really.
The Wipeout Zone begins with a terrifying slide down the killer surf. Then it's a rapid climb up the rapid climb. They've got just 10 seconds before a tidal wave is unleashed. Next, it's the Seesaw of Truth, which is just a seesaw, really, followed by a wonky walk past the Crazy Sweeper. After that, there's still the Tarzan swing and turntable to defeat before the competitors can land on the finished podium, hit that big red button and stop the clock. The fastest is crowned Total Wipeout champion.
Whatever you're doing, stop. Pay attention at the back because this is going to be a Wipeout Zone to remember. 3 extremely determined men, 1 extremely difficult course, and Ian is the first to go.
Watch those Geordie legs propel Ian up the stairs. Get some hot towels. I think he's about to give birth up there. Oh! Breathe, Ian. Go, Ian. And off goes Ian. Into the water, upside down, and first it's a swim to the rapid climb. Ian clearly up for this. Lots of self-motivation going on there. Otherwise known as talking to yourself. That's what it is, really, isn't it? Remember, once Ian hauls himself up, he's got just 10 seconds before a tidal wave is unleashed down the slope. He's up, and there it goes. 10 seconds, that's all.
Oh, is he going to make it? Is he going to make it?
Well, look at those Geordie legs go. He might just avoid the wave here. Yep, he's done it.
Oh, by the hairs on his chinny chin chin.
There's a lot of them, but yeah, it was enough. Next, the Seesaw of Truth. The truth being, of course, that it's just a seesaw. Really just need to be careful. A fall here would be bad heady progress. Oh, the crowd loved that. Now Ian takes on the Crazy Sweeper. Oh, looks like he's going for a duck and run strategy. Oh, misjudged that! That was quite a blow, but he did well to hang on. A fall this early in the course would steal his motivation. Now he's up and running for it. Come on, Geordie legs, quicker, quicker. It's after you. Fantastic stuff. Tarzan swing now. Both the rope and Ian's hands will be slippery by now. This won't be easy. Oh, he's spun in midair, but he's onto the turntable. Just 1 leap left for those Geordie legs now. This is going to be a good time. Incredible. 1 minute and 42 seconds. That is going to take some beating if it's possible. Well, Ian's run was near flawless. He beat the tidal wave and the Crazy Sweeper. He didn't fall once. Andy and James really have got their work cut out now.
Oh my goodness, that was pretty incredible from where I'm standing. How was it for you?
It was incredible as well. Exhausting, but so much fun. Hopefully it'll be a good time to beat.
Well, Ian, your time was 1 minute and 42 seconds.
Yes, come on. Come on, fingers crossed.
Andy is next. Are you ready for this?
Yes, yes. Wish him all the best.
Well done, my man.
Stand back. Here comes Wiggly Wiggly Andy. Kind of shouty as well as Wiggly today.
Watch! I'm going to break records! Come on, let's go!
He's off. And he's in. Wow, that was a high-pitched scream, wasn't it? Remember, Wiggly Wiggly Andy doesn't know how well Ian did, so he's just aiming for the best time possible. Up and onto the ramp, and the 10-second tidal wave countdown starts now. And Andy's making light work of the rapid climb straight through it. Seesaw of Truth now. And again, Andy looking comfortable. This is a very quick start. Now things get tougher. It's the Crazy Sweeper. Andy runs, then a tactical duck. Now he's off again. Great balance, very fast, and he's across. Making that look easy, but will Andy do as well as Ian on the rope swing? Gotta make this count. He swings. He lands. Unbelievable. 1 jump to go. And Andy finishes in 1 minute 7 seconds. That is a new Wipeout Zone record. That is astonishing. Andy said at the top of Killer Surf that he was going to break records, and that's exactly what he's done in some style. So it's over to Amanda to give him the good news.
Wow, you are pumped. You started that pumped, you went through it pumped, and you're finishing it pumped, eh?
Oh yes, most certainly. I mean, winning is winning! Come on!
I'm taking it you want to win then, Andy?
Oh yes, I don't settle for second, only first.
Got to tell you, Andy, Ian was incredible out there tonight. You were the one to beat all day today. And he's still the one to beat, Ian. I'm afraid he's faster than you. Hard luck, go join the others. Andy, what'd I say, my man? You are the one to beat, but James is pretty strong competition and he's up next. Let's watch.
So, in order to claim that trophy and the 10 grand prize, Slam Dunk James is going to have to break the new Wipeout Zone record. Not that James knows that. He's just out to do the best he can.
Bring out the peace!
Is that joy or fear? It's fear now. James really can't afford to make any errors. One slip-up and the title is Andy's. It's as simple as that. And that means, of course, he must beat the tidal wave on the rapid climb. He gets up. Does he? Yes, he does. The countdown begins. And Slam Dunk James is bounding up the ramp. Impressive stuff again. He's cleared it. Seesaw of truth now. He's on. Very quick. I think he's got Andy worried. The crazy sweeper. Quick run and duck. And he's off again. Hurry up. Here comes the sweeper. Quickly. Oh, he's there. This really couldn't be any closer. But James needs to make this to stay in contention. Big swing required. Big swing delivered. Oh, untangles himself. Jumps. Oh, 1 minute, 11 seconds. Any other day, that's a winning time. But sadly for James, not tonight. It looked like no one would get near Wiggly Andy's record-breaking time, but somehow James also came up with a flawless run. What a great Wipeout Zone, and what a close finish.
That was absolutely brilliant. How was it for you?
Mad, absolutely mad. Hysterically, so... Actually.
Well, you've been poetry in motion all day today, James. Andy has been the one to beat. I've got to tell you guys, there were 4 seconds between you two. Andy, you are the Total Wipeout champion!
Well, doesn't seem to want his trophy, but well done, Wiggly Andy.
He doesn't want his award.
Huge congratulations to 22-year-old journalism student from Welling Garden City, Andy Cowper. Not only does Andy join the exclusive ranks of Total Wipeout winners, but he also becomes a Wipeout Zone record holder.
There you go. Your trophy.
That's it for today. A good show, but perhaps not up to the rigorous intellectual standards we've become used to. But that's all rectified next time, when there'll be thought-provoking stuff like this. And highbrow moments like this. Yeah! And for the thinking man, a bit of this. They will be clever people, won't they? Not. Yeah, okay. From Amanda and me, goodbye.
Next on BBC One, Rolf Harris appearing with The Magicians. Can you see what it is yet? Well, over on BBC Three now, make your own motorhome with the Top Gear Boys.